Hello, I'm Melinda D'Souza with Park Bench Northampton Community, and I'm here today with Jesikah Richmond, and she is a photographer with JV Photography here in Northampton in the north part of Houston. And we're going to ask a few questions and get to know her business. So welcome, Jesikah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So I wanted to ask you firsthand is to describe a little bit about your business.
It's pretty simple. I do on-site photography primarily. Currently, I don't have a studio space. I have in the past, and I look forward to having one. But we do on-site photography, and typically hour sessions for families, seniors. I do go to people's homes and do lifestyle sessions, all those things. And I try to make it all inclusive. My packages are all, you get it all. So.
Okay, so what does include in the package?
So included in the package is every photo session. First and foremost, every photo session up to 6 clients is the same price, whether it's a senior session or a family session. So it's $150. And you get all high resolution digital images. I guarantee 10 with each session, but typically clients have gotten images out of sessions before. That between 20 and 30 is pretty standard. It just depends on how many there are for the session, because I like to do all different variations of posing when it's families. So they get all high resolution digital images, and I don't print, but I also don't watermark anything. So all of my clients are allowed to print their own photos, however, whatever size, however many prints, so you don't end up with a lot of duplicates.
Okay. So they're digital ones that, can they share them on their social media or?
Yep, they can share on their social media. They can print them up to poster size, and the resolution is quality, so they don't have to worry about anything pixelating or getting blurry as it gets bigger when they go into printing canvases. And I have had some clients who I've helped with laying out Christmas cards or whatever, but I've just really walked them through the process online. I don't it's just a courtesy. I don't do it for them.
Okay, so how long have you done the business?
I've been technically in business since, I want to say, 2009. I lose track. So I started the business as just for fun, as a hobby with a friend. And the more photos we took, and with social media, my kids were in Little League at the time, and it just kind of took off a whole thing of its own. People were asking me to photograph their children. And then the Little League, we were part of the AAYFDT for 10 years out here in Spring. And I actually did all of the pictures for our team for Little League football and cheer.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, my son is in soccer, so a lot of times they'll ask, is there any photographer that can do pictures for us, so we can, support the parents there instead of just having.
Right. It made homecoming and things like that a lot more personal, a lot more affordable for the parents on our teams to be able to have those things without just having to spend a ton of money.
Yeah, that's true. Do you do any school pictures? Has school asked you?
I've never contracted with any of the schools. I've been asked in the past, and I don't feel like I'm at a place to expand into that size. But I will have some drill teams and things like that, where if they're having an event, I'll go shoot the events, because my pricing, the $150 for an hour session is my same for events as well. And then depending on how long it is, we discuss price down some. But so I will go and shoot drill team banquets. And when COVID was really fresh, people weren't getting homecomings, we had a few parents put together little homecomings at their clubhouses in the neighborhood. So I went by there and we set up balloon arches and let the kids have, so we'll do little things like that, but nothing mass produced large scale. And part of that is because the main reason why I started doing this is my business partner and I, when we started this, we had 7 kids between us, and now we have 8. And
A lot of work. Yeah.
It's just, I wanted to be able to give people their memories and not hold them hostage with a dollar figure. And for me, the only way to be able to afford pictures of my kids is to take them myself when I started this. So
Right.
I feel like most people, my busiest times of year are leading up to Christmas and senior season for high school graduates. And if you think about it, leading up to Christmas, everybody's trying to budget and save money. So who really has time to drop $300-500 on Christmas pictures, plus the cost of the cards and postage and everything else, right? So, and then senior season is the same. If you have a high school senior, you're hemorrhaging money. There's just no way around it. So I try to keep the cost down for senior pictures as well, so they can have those memories and not have it be an extra stress, anxiety.
Okay. So let's talk about some of the goals that you have for your business this year and the coming year.
Really, the goals that I have are, my 19-year-old is moving out. So I'm hoping to reclaim a space in my home to do some, we had a daughter very late in life. So my youngest son is 17 and my daughter is 6.
Okay.
So she kind of took over my studio. So with my 19-year-old leaving, I'm hoping to be able to have a studio space to stage and do a few more smaller things. I don't have a large space, but I can do business headshots and I can do 1-year-olds and smash cakes and things indoors, which, it's just nice to have that flexibility.
So what has been your greatest challenge with your business so far?
My greatest challenge with my business is really what I think the lost concept that there's such a thing as balance between work and life. There's no such thing. So it really is just being able to keep things fresh and provide quality and get all of my clients in and still be able to give them that budget quality at the same time. So just, it's the balance of work, life, quality, and not getting burnt out with, okay, it's Christmas, what are we going to do this year? How are we new and different this year for the families? So keeping that creative hustle alive all at the same time. So,
Yeah.
but it's really good.
Yeah, I hear you. Definitely hard when you have a home business. It's much harder to I have to be my mommy and I have to be a business owner as well. It is.
I actually have 3 home business. I work from home full time, and then photography is a side hustle, and I do Pampered Chef at home too. So I never leave wife, mommy, job land. I live in it, and then I go get a massage.
I need a break. Yeah.
Yes, I need an escape from just every day.
Yeah. So I think summer right now is your kind of downtime. So
yeah.
Okay. So a little bit about the neighborhood. So are you part of Spring area right now? Do you live in the neighborhood?
Yes. So I was born and raised in Spring. I actually graduated from Westfield High School. And I live in North. I've lived here since 2012. And the neighborhood was really, when I bought my house, I hated my house. I did not want to buy the house. It checked all the boxes as far as physically how many rooms and everything we needed, wanted, but I was not impressed with the house, but we were in love with the neighborhood. And it's really what sold it. We're like, we can fix the house. We want to live in this neighborhood, and it's been great.
Yeah, it is a lot of things to offer and a lot of men.
3
Favorite
boys graduate from Klein Oak, and our 4th son's going to graduate from Klein Oak this year. And yeah, the parks were a big deal. My husband's a volunteer firefighter, or he was at the time. And so having the fire station at the front of the neighborhood was already spring fire. So he was able to transfer over here. So there was just a lot of things about the neighborhood that we needed to be here.
Mhm. So any like favorite spots in the neighborhood that you really like to?
I actually used the park up at Northcrest, right behind the dog grooming place that I can never remember the name of it. Across the street from the fire station, the one with the, well, I guess both have big ponds, but not by the pool, across the street from the pool. I use that park a whole lot, just because it's secluded. I can kind of stage things, kind of playground over there. There's not always a lot of kids running around everywhere. And then if people want more like rustic woodsy, we'll go back to Inwood. And I use Creekside Park a lot as well, back off of Creekside. Well, it's Rob Fleming Park, I guess, technically, but I use that park also a whole lot.
Yeah, that's quite a big park there. Very nice.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to interview.
That sounds great. Thank you for reaching out.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.